We still haven't.
Should we introduce our characters at all?
Well, what I'll do, I'll just show you over the map, which you've probably seen already, and then I'll start in the town, and I'm gonna do like basically force you guys to do that silly introduction crap. So hopefully that's all good for everyone.
Yay!
So before we start, for those that didn't read chat, Scott got rid of my character sheet, so everything that I'm going to be doing is very rushed.
So
I don't have my description.
I swear I didn't do that.
You even joked about killing me before the game.
I did do a joke about this, and apparently it happened.
You're like, this is true. This is true.
I'm a man of my word, if anything.
But that's a different story.
Cool. So Nick has lovingly made this map. I just whacked some names on it, so I didn't do much. I don't know if we've come up with a name for the world. Have you got one, Nick, or?
No.
Okay, well, it's something which we'll find out at a later date. But at the moment, you guys see you're all at Copperfall Harbour. So let us journey there. So you should see the map's just moved.
Yep.
Cool. If anyone has trouble with Roll20, it has some issues with Firefox. I'm using it in Chrome because it's a bit better. But cool. Let's add some icons. So there's Fluffy, Tegan, Jace, and Malik. I've got to make you guys a bit smaller. And if you want to zoom in, just hold down Alt and scroll.
Ooh, I see them.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just putting them to scale so you guys can do what you need to. I think that's everyone. It's not quite to scale, but so I'm not really going to tell you guys how you got here. I'd like you guys to tell me how you got here.
Oh shit. Didn't think that far ahead.
Just anything you can think of. Doesn't have to be fancy.
Okay. So, should we do character profiles on how we became to be?
Well,
Is that what you would like to do?
I was thinking we'll do something a bit more natural where just like, if you want to have known each other beforehand, you can totally have that happen. And then like, maybe actually introduce your characters if they haven't, and then maybe that's when you go over your backstories, but yeah, I don't know, however you guys want to do it, I suppose.
Hey Scott, can you add a extra token for my goat?
Oh, hold on, I'll whip a token out while you guys are doing that.
Cool, thanks man.
So you could have come in on a ship, you could have lived here your entire life, you could have strolled in.
What's our names?
I'm pretty sure
Tegan.
Tegan and Fluffy came in on a ship.
Goodbye, ship, as you sail away,
Toot toot.
leaving us here on the port.
We're a bit cold and from the circus.
That fucking circus.
And Tegan is a gnome that has a little
I'm a
saddle.
halfling.
A halfling.
T-Rex arms.
So, if people were looking at Tegan, what would they see?
So, I'm like a normal torso person with little stubbly legs. And
Normal
little T-Rex
torso.
arm. Yeah. Well, it's all in proportion, okay?
So Tegan's a bit
I'm a bit limited
Yeah.
with what I can do, and so Fluffy the Great actually kind of carries me around in like a satchel backpack type thing that kind of sits atop her shoulders, or his shoulders.
yeah. And yes, so I'm Fluffy.
Hi, Fluffy.
Good luck picking that up.
I don't know if I should do the voice or not. Is that a bit much? It's up to you. I can be consistent with it.
If you can't be consistent, it's alright.
Gotta go all out or nothing.
I'm Fluffy. Tegan is friend.
I'm friend, that's right. Let us go walk over there to the land where I can see some people.
Okay, need big, strong, fluffy, love Tegan.
Oh my god, you have to talk like that for the rest of the campaign. This is a thing now.
That is gonna be hard work.
Yeah.
So wise.
So like
Yes,
Tegan and Fluffy have this kind of relationship where like she steers him, sort of like. Is that?
Oh, that's right. Did you want me to ratatouille you?
I didn't mean literal steering, but like.
No, that was actually something that we were
Okay.
talking about.
Nice.
Maybe just guiding with a nudge of your gimp feet.
Watch my T-Rex arms. This way.
You like you tap the bald head, or you pull on the hairs on the head to steer.
Fluffy covered in fur. That's why called Fluffy.
Right,
And
Is that
what race
Fluffy
is
is a
Fluffy?
gnome?
Fluffy's a half-orc.
Half orc.
okay.
And
Fluffy
half orcs
have
have green
problem.
fur.
It's a really hairy half orc.
Fluffy have problem with facial hair
Facial hair.
and all over body.
It's a skin condition.
We born this way.
This goat is taking me way longer than I thought. Putting a lot of time into this goat.
Do you want a photo of a goat? I've got a photo.
Oh, I found a good one, man. Don't you worry about that.
Matt.
So, Adam, what's the deal with your character? How'd you get here?
Alright, well, my name's Malak. I'm a half-orc from far, far away, and I've been journeying across the land. Just on a journey of self-enlightenment. Yeah, I'm a 7-foot tall half-orc that is buff as all hell and scary as shit. But I'm actually not mean.
He's quite intimidating looking.
Can we be friends? You sound much smarter than Fluffy.
But he totally
We
isn't though.
strong, we
'cause he's
be
got like
friends
7
forever.
intelligence.
Half orc forever rules.
You got a new buddy, Adam.
And
So I'll just quickly read. So I'm a shaman. So I talk to spirit animals to get powers and stuff. So, yeah, just to describe the way I look, they've got like a little write up here in the shaman spot. So it said a shaman who selects a spirit gains scars from every wound it takes, and the grit of battle always seems to cling to its body. When he calls upon the spirit's abilities, he grows in stature, becoming taller and more muscular, with a grimace of rage stretching across his face. Now, I also have a pet goat. His name is Django. And,
Best name ever.
Don't eat it.
no, don't eat him. No, he'll kick your ass. Yeah, again, due to the shaman stuff, it says the shaman spirit animal looks like a fiercer version of its species with rippling muscles and a stockier frame. So he's just this little nugget goat.
Oh, you'll like the picture I found then.
Excellent. Alright, and so that's me. I'm just a regular half-orc travelling the land.
Alright, sorry, before Nick goes in, I just need to put the goat on so everyone can see. Once he loads. That's the goat.
So majestic.
Yeah, he
So
is,
beautiful.
Yeah. He's a buff looking goat. Cool, so Adam, you have control of the goat now.
Excellent, thanks.
Django?
Django, yeah.
Yeah, Django, yeah.
Django and
Pretty.
Chain.
Yes. It is very pretty. Just don't eat it.
Yeah, he's not edible.
Who's drawing on the map?
No, I'm giving them hit points.
Oh yeah, it's just because we're zoomed in so far. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Nick, what's the deal with your character?
Yes. Alright, so Jace is a cleric. Jace is part of the Order of Ra, the sun god. That is his deity. Jace has, on asking profusely for the last 2 years to leave his convent to go on an adventure, he's been tasked to essentially collect as many herbs as he can to send back while he's abroad. He has come over by boat. He has long brown hair with some emerald green eyes. He can heal a lot in a very short period of time. He can also do a fair amount of damage. He has a lot of spells at his fingertips from Ra himself, but he also can is quite tanky. He's wearing some beautiful scale mail armor, and he also is fashioned with a lovely short sword as well by his side, with a nice big shield.
Nice.
So like the picture.
Pretty much like the picture, besides that it's a
Different.
short sword instead of a mace.
Yeah.
That's pretty much him in a nutshell.
And
Yeah.
how did Maluk and Jace get into town, or did they live here already, or something, sort of?
I walked here.
You walked in. Cool.
Yeah, I've been walking for like forever.
Some buff legs.
Well, when I say forever, I mean maybe like several months.
All right. And how about Jace?
I got here by boat. I am from a faraway land. Port town was very close to my residing town, which I had not actually had left the outer surroundings of my town before, so most of this world is new to me. But I took the first boat that I can to travel abroad, and I arrived here about 5 minutes ago.
Alright,
I'm
so...
still on the pier in awe of this city.
On the same boat as the other guys, or on a different boat?
I would say I might have gone on the same boat as our Oracle.
Us, yeah.
Okay.
But I kept it to myself. I'm quite a humble, quiet person. I was in. I watched the sea for a very long time and basked in the sun on the bow of the ship.
Nice. Titanic style?
Yeah, spread eagle all the way along. Fantastic.
It's a good position.
Oh, way.
I thought I was flying.
Cool. So yeah, you guys are in Copperfall. So it's not great looking town. It's pretty standard sort of rundown place. There's people everywhere still. It's primarily a fishing village, so it has that kind of like very strong fishy smell that none of you guys are really used to, but a majority of, if not all of the people here would kind of be used to it. It's pretty sunny out. It's probably like morning-ish, maybe 9, 10.
Lovely.
Alright, this is the part where you guys do things.
Yay, stuff. Well, I'm gonna go and look for some lodgings for this evening, so I don't have to camp out again.
Okay. Are you asking around? Are you just having a look?
What's that building? That looks big enough to be an inn.
Okay. That's actually what's that one? That is. Yes, that is. It's actually the local tavern.
I called it. Well, I'm gonna go in there.
All right.
And
Cool.
inquire about a room for the night.
Just going to. Wait, is it like 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, that's right. You
Okay.
guess.
So he just wants to sleep.
I'm just like
staring.
booking in, like making a reservation.
Okay.
I couldn't call ahead. My phone wasn't working.
So I haven't really sussed out how to get 2 different players onto different maps. I don't know if you can do that. So for now, until someone says something, I'm just gonna move Adam and you guys onto that map. But tell me if you're doing something different.
Ooh.
How about we all just go to the tavern? It sounds like a good idea.
Cool.
The ugly harpy.
Yeah, it is the ugly harpy.
First, you take Fluffy to tavern.
Okay.
Alright, let me get you guys up here.
We go to the
Then we can
tavern.
Start drinking.
Thank you,
get to
Tegan.
know each other, meet each other. I'm staring at you guys quite a lot. I have not seen your races before. You guys are all new.
So, I'm just going to populate this a bit here, bear with me.
Oh,
Ba-dum-ba-ba.
wenches!
Fight time! No.
Wenches.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. That needs to be on the map plan. There,
So what are you girls? A half-orc and a gnome, did you say? Or a halfling?
Halfling and a half orc.
Yeah.
Half-orc, yeah.
And are you both
Right.
male, or is our halfling a female?
I'm female, the oracle.
Yeah.
Fluffy man. Why you ask question like that?
Oh, you look like you're about to cry. It's okay.
so, like,
Just want meat.
We're conversing at the front of this tavern. We might as well just make this out.
So far,
I
yeah.
walk up to you guys, and I introduce myself. Hi, my name is Jace. I'm new to this town. You two are weird. Are people always like you two?
You don't call us weird, you weird. We special. That's what the Tegan say.
It's okay.
Special. I'm sorry. You guys are special. You guys look different. Where are you from?
I would actually say it's a little rude to suggest that people are different. However, we come from quite some faraway place,
Far away land.
and they kept us captive for quite some time.
We were captive for a long time.
And it was only recently that we broke free from those chains. And we're currently on our way looking for freedom. But ultimately, Fluffy has the greatest dream of all.
Me want to be governor.
Governor,
Me not know what governor is. This man who is strong. Me is strongest. Oh, nice.
Governator.
Very good with diplomacy.
I meant no disrespect from my comments before. It's just that I have never seen any other race but humans around. Everything here is different. It is all new.
It's okay. We come from circus. It's very strange place for most people. That's why people come from all over the land to see Fluffy and Tegan perform at circus. We no perform there no more. We free people. We come to be governor. Huh?
The circus held you captive. Are these a
Yes.
people? Are they a tribe? I don't know what circus is.
We was sleeping. I was a baby. This is the story I was told by my friend Tegan. I tell because me better at tell story. Okay? Sorry, Tegan. You very strong and powerful in your mind, but me better storyteller. We was in the circus. People look at me, they say, what is you? Me Fluffy. Because me born like this. Me was stolen from my parent when little baby. And they put me in a cage and show everyone, and I do trick, like throw the balls, lift heavy things. I became strong. Unfortunately, I was not aware of my strength until Tegan showed me. I'm free now. We will be successful. You friend, what brings you to these lands?
My hometown
Yes?
is slowly running out of one of its main economies that it uses, which is herbs. They use a lot of herbs in my hometown. So I had to ask my order for quite some time to send me out in search of new herbs or to replenish our stocks that we currently do not have. So I am essentially traveling those lands.
Here is grass for your herbs.
Why thank you, why thank you. I grab
found
the
out
grass
for you.
and I will put it in my bag.
Very
Friend.
kind of you.
Friend.
Friend,
Very, very
yes.
kind of you.
We're friends now.
Sorry to
We're
interject.
friends now.
In regards to background music, I just uploaded. I just put a YouTube clip in the chat. So if you guys want to just play that, you got some background fantasy music.
Can you just play that through Roll20, Scott?
The sound guy?
No, I haven't set it up properly. That's what I was trying to do, but it was failing on me. So for now, just do that.
Okay.
Don't
Alright.
question your GM, okay?
I guess that also saves on like copyright fucking issues when you try and upload this shit.
Yes.
Yeah, kinda. And as Adam entered with his goat, everyone just gives him a dirty look because he brought a goat in and he's a half-orc.
Yeah, I was wondering how that'd go down.
Yeah,
but-
well, you guys both walked in with muddy feet, I imagine, because you're just barbarians, so...
Hey, I'm a shaman, not a barbarian, alright?
You know what I mean.
You just look barbaric.
Yeah.
I'm a respectful half-orc, not some beast. Well, then I probably don't look it, though.
Fluffy, for the grass you have given me, would you like a drink? In the tavern that we're currently in front of. Fluffy?
Yes? No.
Sorry,
For
Fluffy.
to
Looking at
to
tree.
show
pretty
of
tree.
my own kindness, shall I give you a drink from the tavern that we're in front of?
Drink? Mmm. Yes, please. Is that okay, Tegan?
That is fine. You found a new friend.
Ha ha ha!
And Tegan, would you also like a nice beverage while we're inside?
Whilst I appreciate the offer, I must decline as drinking isn't something I readily do.
Oh, okay. Okay. I respect that. We walk into the tavern.
Other stuff.
Cool. So you guys can move your own icons.
I forgot that.
Well,
And I just head straight for the bar to order.
Cool. Do what you need to.
I
let's
walk-
win that.
I walk by the goat and the other guy, and there, a lot. Another one. 2 half-orcs in it one day. I'm on an adventure.
Hi, yeah, I'm a half-orc.
So you
Hi,
guys, you went up to
I'm
get drinks.
Jace.
I'm still on your back. I don't get down
Yeah,
for shit.
I'll introduce myself. I'm Malak, and this is my good friend Django, and I'll pat the goat.
Mrr.
Is
The
it
goat
like
looks so fine. Very white.
Pretty goat.
okay?
Yeah, I look after him, and he looks after me.
Oh, really?
It was only a matter of time.
It was coming.
I
It
overhear
was
the
coming.
comment and raise my eyebrow to suggest that was an interesting play of words.
Nice.
I'm naive.
Uh,
I don't pick up on the double entendre there. I just go, oh, that's very nice that you guys look out for each other.
Yeah, you'll find out what it means if you ever see me in battle.
Like right in.
Well, judging by how tall you are, I hope I never see you in battle. And I look up to you. I
You're like,
stand
you're a
6'4".
funny man, and slap your back.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", so you're still quite tall, even for me. I'm quite a tall human, but you tower me.
Yeah, I'm big even for a half orc.
Well, I'm buying my new friend Fluffy over there a drink. Would you like one as well, Malak?
Wave.
I'm waving.
Someone's got some mad static going on in the background.
Hi, Fluffy. I'll wave across the bar.
Hello.
With my T-Rex arm, I just do this slight hello with my hand.
I turn around to the barkeep and I go, Barkeep, can I please have 3 nice meads
Yeah,
for
so
my newfound friend?
yeah, she looks up. Doesn't look impressed by you people, but you know, she just asks for a couple of silvers before she hands them over.
I flip her 1 gold coin.
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
yeah, she looks a bit happier now. She actually just pulls out
Keep
like a
it
mini
coming
keg.
for the rest of the evening, and there'll be many more of this. I have new friends to talk to.
So a gold coin isn't like $1.
No, gold coin
Gold
would
coin
get,
is 10 silvers.
yeah, gold coin would get you guys quite a lot of drinks and with a bit to spare. And she says,
Well, I've had
actually,
6.
yeah. So she's like, well, I'm gonna have to crack another keg here, so I'll be with you guys in a moment.
No problems. Let's move to a table. Is there a free table, or is there tables with...
We're sitting at one.
Yeah.
Ah. You have to
Alright,
move.
well, Malak just disappeared, so I'm gonna sit with Fluffy.
Okay. That's right, I can sit here, and
That's good.
my goat can just sit next to me.
Cool.
Deacon won't get off my
So-
back. We put you in chair next to us.
Okay.
So, yeah, the
Wait. I get picked up and my little legs are like going until I get put
So-
down.
So can
Oh,
you
so you can actually walk.
like, walk and...
I can kind of
or-
walk,
You can kind of walk. Okay, cool.
but I got plopped down. So my little legs are like doing the little run thing when I'm in the air.
and it looks like Django is sitting on Malak's lap at the moment.
He's not. He just won't go underneath my icon.
Oh, you can do right click
He's just-
and then do front to back, so you can put him below you.
I'm a bit of a sandwich at the moment.
Oh,
Do you
I don't
mind
have
maybe
that.
moving those
Here you
men
go.
away from me?
I fixed it for you.
I
So
think one
now,
of
there
them's
we
a
go.
female.
Adam, the goat will always be under you now.
I can't see from here.
Cool. So you guys are all set.
I like it.
We're
Oh.
talking. We're enjoying ourselves. I'm learning more about half orcs at the moment.
Oh,
I guess I'll explain. Yeah, a bit more about my shamanistic ways, and that part of the reason for my journey is to explore the spirits of the world and expand my knowledge and whatever.
Nice. I too am also trying to expand my knowledge while I'm on my adventure. I'm so keen for this.
Yes, it is an exciting prospect.
can I just ask?
Yep.
For the cleric, man,
Yes.
what is the? Is it a clergy that you're a part of,
So
or is it like a church?
I'm part of a very small church order of clerics. I was kind of abandoned by, I believe, my mother, where only a few weeks after being born onto their doorstep. I don't know of what happened to my parents or my mother. All that she did was just leave a note with the order, just with my name, Jace. No last name, no way to track her. So I grew up in the town. There's only about 6 of us in the order. We just tend to the church. Our village is not that large. A lot of the clerics that I've been with, they're quite much older. I was one of the younger members I am the youngest member in our order. And yeah, so I've been mainly wanting to get out and seeing the world. I used to help our blacksmith whenever I wasn't praying, and helping out, working at our herbalist store. And he told me of his adventures when he was young, of going out into the world and seeing the world, and I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. So here I am. I got away and cannot wait.
And your only adventure is to pick herbs?
No, that is the excuse I used to get away from the cleric order.
Oh, okay.
It took me a quite long 2 years to convince them. They knew that their stocks were running low and our supply chain wasn't working as much as our demand from closing towns were, because we were quite close to the port town that took me over here.
Yep.
So we get a fair amount of traffic, but because like some of our rarer herbs, we're not getting through anymore. So I did convince them on that, but my main goal is I want to see the world. I want to have my own adventures. I want to be able to tell people of my long adventures, and if anything, I would like to see maybe finding out who dropped me off. The chances of finding out, though, are very slim, because I don't really have anything to go off by. There was nothing left with me, just my name.
Ah.
You like to be strong in head.
I like to be strong in head and mind.
Penis joke.
And with that, I just
We
keep
friend
drinking.
too.
Well,
A little bit
you can't
down.
quite drink yet because you haven't been served.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so the bar lady comes over.
Not Jay saying this, but bitch, hurry up, come on, man. How is
So
this?
yeah, she's just laid out.
She's
She's just laid out drinks for all you guys. As she does it, she leans over, kind of gives Jace a bit of like a really kind of sly look, kind of winking at you as you're the most attractive male human here. She's kind of looking at you nicely.
The only male human here.
Well, in your party, yeah.
I'm the only one that offered the monies, really.
Cool. So she serves, goes back. You guys have all have a gigantic beer in front of you now.
Cheers to newfound friendship. As I play something.
Yeah, cheers.
Now, I don't
My
drink that
T-Rex
often,
arms
so
go up and like wave, going yay.
Are you sure you don't want anything, Tegan?
I'm fine, thank you. I just enjoy to watch.
I've never been creepy, but sure.
Yeah, you do.
That's interesting.
I like to observe.
Tegan smart.
Yes. I like to observe things because every now and again I can get a bit of a vision of seeing things which can happen in the future, or not necessarily far in the future. It's any time in the future. It could be a second from now. Well, not now because it's gone, but that's how my power works generally. And so
Fascinating.
I like to be able to observe things so that when I get one of these visions, I can just go, I remember where that was. And that helps a lot.
That's a handy skill. Did this help you and Fluffy get out of the circus?
My reasonings for getting out of the circus was because of the visions I saw of Fluffy's greatness with his quest of becoming governor.
Tegan smart.
So a lot of what we were in the circus for, I was used a little bit for my vision skills. But once Fluffy and I created a bond that I felt connected to, I wanted to help Fluffy more so in reaching that goal of becoming governor.
That is amazing that you helped your friend
Fluffy
Fluffy
doesn't know what a
there.
governor is.
Shh! Shh! Don't
I
say
don't-
that out loud. Not too loud.
To be honest, I don't even know what governor is, but sure.
Tegan.
It is
Well,
a
governor
great
sounds important.
one day.
Oh yeah, governor, very important. Governor is ruler of everything ever. Apparently.
Everything ever.
Apparently. I like that.
That's an almighty dream to strive for there, Fluffy.
Tegan say this my destiny.
Yes.
Tegan,
I look with a very
smart.
questioning.
Tegan, help
look
us
at
escape.
Tegan.
She must not tell lie.
So, you guys, well, mainly Tegan and Jace, start hearing a noise that you kind of felt like you might have heard as you walked in, but didn't really take, your attention. You walked in, you were talking to each other, lots of loud noises. You're actually hearing a woman sobbing, and it's getting like a bit louder. Like you hear it over when people become a bit quieter and stop drinking, just sobbing across the room.
Do I know which direction it is? Because there's a few females. Like there's one right next to that.
Well, I mean, you
Oh,
probably
there's
want to make
somebody else
like an awareness check just to like know your surroundings.
I will roll a perception check because I specced into this before because
Oh, yeah, that's
I knew
totally a
somebody
Dark
wasn't
Heresy
going to be here. I thought ahead. So I have that under skills.
Can I do a location check too?
Yeah, both you and Jace can make a roll.
What?
Yeah, I'll tell you what the difficulty will be after you make it.
I rolled an 18 apparently. I think that works. Yep, I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that off your sheet, right?
You quite easily can pick it out. It's the woman near the door, so I'll just ping it on the map. She's like, you only notice her because you just swung around. And what did I miss?
You notice shit.
I just rolled a 1.
And you just start consoling the lady directly next to you. Like, oh.
No, Tegan notices a fly in her drink.
Tegan doesn't have a drink.
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
Sure.
whether you're holding it or not, there's one put in front of you.
With me hearing this sobbing, I put my beer down and I tell the group, I will be back. Wait for me, my friends. I will buy more beer. And I start...
I wasn't gonna wait, but since you said that...
Do I notice that he's gone to the bar, or that he's diverted from the bar?
The fact that you rolled a 1, you didn't even notice he left the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Good thing
off
I
trying
asked
to get
then.
You're off trying to get a vision while looking constipated.
Yeah, basically.
With my little T-Rex arms trying to hold on to my temples, and it's not working. I can't quite reach.
Yeah, cool.
So I go up to the lady. Is she looking down, or is she like...
She's looking into a drink. She's probably... Looks like she's had a few.
There's a fly in it.
She looks like she's been crying for like a long time, like not just a couple of hours.
Is she sitting down? Is there a chair underneath her?
Yeah, she's sitting down. She's just like staring into her drink and sobbing.
Is she like dehydrated from crying?
Not really. Nah.
It
I
makes a
sit down
difference.
next to her.
Yeah.
And I just kind of say softly, "Are you okay, lass?"
Yeah, she kind of looks up at you and just immediately, the moment she makes eye contact with you, just starts sobbing even more, like just a little bit hysterical for maybe a couple of seconds, and then she just kind
I
of
put
grabs
my
your...
hand on her shoulder to try to comfort her.
Yeah, she definitely appreciates that. She kind of like takes to your embrace a bit, has a bit of a cry, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to cry on you, you know."
That's okay, it's only armor, it doesn't rust, it's fine.
She gives you her hand and she's like, "I'm Syl."
Hi, Syl, my name is Chase. Are you okay? Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
Question?
I'm so sorry I look like this. I must look like such a shambles. I've just been so upset lately.
That's okay. You don't look too bad. You look okay, and things happen all the time. It's alright. Do you need any help with what you're crying about? Do you need to talk to somebody?
I really hope you can help me. I've been asking the people around town for their help, and no one will listen to me. No one will take me seriously.
I will definitely listen to you. Did you want to continue this conversation in private, or would you like to come and meet my friends? And I point towards their general direction. And would you also like a drink?
Yeah, you can tell she's getting to the end of her drink. Yeah, so as you say, like, your friends, she looks over your shoulder, and sees, would probably mostly just see Maluk, because he's quite large. The others are maybe a little bit obscured. And she's like...
I'm a loner.
Oh, they're your friends, are they?
I say friends. I've met them today. They seem like lovely people, though. I've come across land, and these are really the first people that I've started to talk to. They're fascinating and have amazing stories to tell. But I'm sure if you need assistance with anything, I'm sure we can work it out together.
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, I'll come and sit with you guys.
Nice. Alright, so I lead her to where my chair was, and I offer her my chair. And
cool.
I say to the group, hi, this is Seal. She's having a bit of a rough time. I'm just going to get some more beer and I'll be back. And I head towards the bar.
So she looks up quite sheepishly and just gives you like a very small kind of wave and doesn't really say much.
Hello, Seal. Don't be scared. Why you look so sad?
Best voice ever.
My name is Fluffy, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Fluffy.
Here. This is Tegan. This is Pretty Goat next to me, and next to him is Malak.
Cool. Yeah, she kind of, when you say everyone's name, she kind of gives like a bit of a nod, still being quite sort of sheepish. And obviously she's been introduced already. Yeah, she kind of is a bit hesitantly sitting here, like she doesn't really know like what to say or if she should say anything. Like,
can I sense motive?
Go for it.
While you're sensing,
What?
I'm ordering beer. I'm ordering 4 beers, a glass of water, and a bowl of water.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, look at you! Looking up.
She gets like a pail, like a bucket, like a wooden bucket sort of thing.
Oh. God damn it.
So you...
And so I order that, I get the bucket, I give the bucket to the goat, and I pull a chair up next to Seal.
Oh yeah. So Tegan, like, you're obviously trying to suss out her angle. You don't really sense anything malicious or underhanded?
Yeah.
Cool. So, Seal.
I guess I will. Seal, you seem rather upset.
Yeah. So as Jace puts the beer down, she like kind of immediately grabs it and like has a bit of a sip before she says anything. Looks to Maluk, I don't know how I say that, but yeah.
Yeah,
so,
it's Maluk.
Maluk, that's right. Yeah, she looks up at you guys and starts kind of giving this story. She says, her sister and her sister's husband have been missing for the last about 2 to 3 days. She didn't think much of it because they quite often they set traps and they hunt, so wildlife, so it's kind of normal for them to go out and maybe not come back for a day while they're setting traps or, you know, snares, that kind of stuff. But they haven't been back for a while and they've never usually taken this long, and no one in town really kind of thinks it's a problem yet. She's gone out looking for everywhere she knows they might be. She hasn't found anything.
Oh, that's terrible news.
Yeah, and as she finishes the story, she just starts tearing up again.
Oh, that make Fluffy sad. Can we help Tegan? Tegan, can we please help Seal?
Well, I think that is the idea.
Did you have a vision, Tegan? Is this something that you guys need to do to become governor?
But
Governor,
she's
help people.
crying. it would be irresponsible of us not to help. But I guess my question at this point is, especially considering that you're hunters, did you find anything along the tracks or anything suspicious when you went looking for it?
So she says, honestly, I don't hunt with them. It's kind of their trade. I know they do it, and I've seen them go out. Honestly, I don't know where they hunt. I've looked where I would have assumed and where the other hunters have told me, but I haven't come across anything, not a piece of clothing or any blood or anything like that.
Do you have any idea behind why someone would have taken them?
No, they had no enemies here. They've never hurt anyone, not that I know of. I can't think of any reason. And they have no reason to run away. They have a nice life here.
Well, me not being that socially adept, would just be like, perhaps they were taken by a large beast.
She just immediately starts crying.
I put my hand again on her shoulder, and go, don't worry, we will help you. I just have one question. What general direction did they leave this city?
So they normally, she'll pretty much tell you where they would go normally, but she didn't see them go. They're usually heading east of town, so obviously being that west is the sea. North of the town is a lot of rocky slopes, so they don't go up that way. There's nothing to hunt, and there's a lot of forest to the east, so that's where she would have assumed they'd gone.
Is there like a folklore kind of check that we can do, or
well,
actually no? Is there to find out? Yeah.
You'd need knowledge local, and it would need to be for this area. You'd need to have that skill or check or whatever.
Because actually,
it's a kind of thing you can ask about, though.
Yeah. Syl, have there been any other instances of people going missing from this town in the past?
There has, but it's so silly, it's not even worth mentioning. It's ridiculous.
Oh, humorous.
I'm gonna roll a sense motive check on that.
Yep.
I got 15.
So, yeah, as she says it's silly and she doesn't want to say it, you kind of tell it's more from embarrassment, like they're a small town, pretty humble, folk, and you guys are the adventurers. She kind of feels a bit silly telling this, but it's obvious that, you guys want to hear it, so she tells you the story. There's been a few instances over the last, 5 or 6 years of what everyone here is calling fish monsters. I've never seen it. I don't believe it. I believe it's just, happenstance, but people keep blaming the fish monsters.
Fish monster?
And how long ago did this start, Seal?
It's so random, and I don't even remember. It's, it was, maybe years and years ago that the first person had disappeared, and we have assumed they just left, and bodies have never turned up, so I don't know where people are getting these rumours from. They're just making it up. We're a port town. I'm sure they have, their silly superstitions.
Is there someone
can you
here?
tell us about these apparent fish monsters?
So from her perspective, everyone's given, this is part of the reason she doesn't believe it. There's no one cited them, and if they have, they've never been described as the same thing. No one's stories kind of match up. It's all a little bit like hearsay.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty good at history checks. So I want to see if during my history of working with the town, being who I am, I want to see if I've heard of fish, as any sort of description of a fish monster before, to see if they are a thing that could be possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
So you're kind of just drawing on your history of working in the clergy.
I read a lot
that
of
kind of
books in the church. I'm 28. Like, I didn't really go out much.
Yeah.
So all I had was my books, and I rolled shit. So
Cool. As long
I
as you've got
probably
something
don't
to
know
roll
anything,
against,
or if I do, then not much.
yeah, you're welcome to roll for that. I'll tell you what happens.
I did. I got an 8.
An 8. I mean, you've heard of, like, there's a kind of a genre, like a race of creatures, and it's a pretty broad spectrum. It's not one, but they're called Arquins, and it's kind of a term used to describe any creature that is amphibious, or maybe slightly humanoid, but kind of anything from frog people to fish people, shark. There's a whole sort of race of that, and you've never seen that. You don't really know if you believe it, but you've heard stories about those kind of things.
While I was in my cleric order, I do remember reading a book that did mention things about fish monsters, so it could be quite possible that your town is being, your people are being snatched by them. I think it might be worth a lovely adventure to check out.
Fish monster? Sounds scary.
Will
It's
you
okay,
guys
we're
join me
strong.
if I go on this adventure? I think I might need assistance. I wink to Fluffy.
Tegan? Do
Yeah.
you see anything, Tegan, in your visions?
Nothing has come yet, but I have the feeling that there's a path that we must follow.
Okay, me come with you, me help. Fluffy help.
What say you, Malak? Will you help us on this with your fine, beautiful character?
Get a room.
Fish monsters are something that I've never heard of, but I would love to see such a thing if they were real. So I will come.
Alright, so, correct me if I'm wrong, Cyril. I'm probably saying this all the time
Cyril.
wrong. Seal, that's it. So, to the east of this town, there is a thick